Hi, I'm Nathan.
I'm Brittany. We are newlyweds. We just got married 3 months ago.
We're on this journey. I'm on this journey because I'm scared of screwing up.
Because we're so early in our journey, you know, we obviously don't know what it is, but maybe we can get a little closer to it.
Finally finding feeling.
Love is family.
Love is a roller coaster.
Love is life.
Love is indescribable.
What is love to you?
So yeah, I'm scared of love. But I need love. Love makes me feel, you know.
My name is Harmony Dust. I'm 33 and I'm the executive director and founder of Treasures, an outreach to women in the sex industry. The first night working at the strip club, they had to put my name on the whiteboard at the DJ booth for rotation. And when I watched him write my name on the board, just the reality of all of it just really hit me in a new way. And I just said, no, just take it down, erase that, erase that. And I just said, okay, I'll be Monique. And it was too much for me, just come to terms with the fact that Harmony was doing these things.
These people that are just like me, they're just normal people. If they've struggled like this, what makes me think any different that I won't struggle?
I still think of love as like this classic love, like romance, Romeo and Juliet type of thing, but you don't see that much anymore.
At the age of 15, I became involved with a boy in the neighborhood, and I just became very attached to him. And even at that young age, found myself like trying to find ways that I could keep him from leaving me. And so at the time I was 19 years old, he suggested that I become a stripper. And he essentially became my pimp. Gave him all my money every night and just found myself spiraling out of control. The root of so much of that was just this desire, this unfulfilled desire to be loved, and this constant feeling of unworthiness and this constant feeling of being alone. And it was horribly painful.
What takes away from what people think of as love is when they're non-peaceful times, the angry times, you know, get in the way of peace too frequently.
I can't even comprehend the rejection and the hurt and the hopelessness.
I gathered up the strength to walk away from the club. I remember being there one night and the whole way to work just really crying out and not wanting to be there anymore, but not seeing any other options, and you know, wanting this new life that I could picture for myself, but not knowing exactly how to get there, but having hope that it was possible. And walking into the club that night, as I walked on stage, I looked around and saw everything, and I felt naked for the first time. So hard to imagine being a child and not having that sense of security and that sense of belonging, that sense of being accepted and loved that I know that I so desperately want. Now that I'm a mom, that breaks my heart because I think of my daughter. And I want her to know, and I would want me to know, that I'm worth loving. I don't have to do anything different. I don't have to be anything other than who I am, and that I'm worth loving.
It's so unsafe, yeah. It's unsafe because you're showing yourself. You're showing your vulnerability. You're not holding it. Because if I felt I'm in love, and if I don't open myself up to her, and I don't share with her everything about me, and she never gets to know who I am, then I'm never allowing her to love me.
I still deal with that old voice in my head that tells me maybe I really am not worth loving, and maybe, you know, I still deal with that. I mean, I wish I could say that I've mastered it, but I feel like I'm still learning.
You know, after an interview with somebody who's so hurt by love, thinking, oh my gosh, you know, like I found it, you know, and I want to hold on to it even like tighter than I ever have, you know.
And I want to just protect that, and I want to make sure that I love you as deeply as I possibly can. And I don't know, I want you to never feel unlovable in my presence.